With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. And here's New Orleans now. Right side Murray. Pass to Hawkins. Ingram on the wing. No good with the triple. Utah with the ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gets the ball up the court immediately. And that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Now here's Murray. Rejected by Holmgren. And the layup falls.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by Utah. He's all alone, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Kicks it out to Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
This is the next step for Zion. He needs to keep knocking down threes consistently.
Left side Williams. Knocks it loose. And New Orleans making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Salas. Williams grabs the board.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Sarr buries it down low. Sarr's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Messi. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Utah making a switch here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming to the floor for the Jazz.
Pass to Ingram.
Number 5.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Here's Ivicic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Salas. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Personal foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the 3 off target. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Hero. That's short off the rim.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Porter. Excellent D there from Hero.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Over Porter. Hero with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Porter's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 9. Porter in the post. It's tipped. Goes up on the wing. And the basket is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Hero on the wing. Fires high post. Misi grabs the board.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Hero with the bucket. Hero's got his second basket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Jones grabs the board. And it's Porter with the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 5 points.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Pass to Shepherd. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Doris, I'm going to give you three names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform in Cleveland?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
Here's Salas. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Poke loose. And stolen by Jones. On the wing, Porter. He's got 5. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
And again, New Orleans, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
From deep, Sarr. Yes, on the jumper. Sarr's got 10 points in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when..."
Oh, Holmgren on the climb!
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And the Jazz call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Utah leading by 15. With the drive. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Kept alive to the left side wing. Hawkins. He buries it from 3. Hawkins has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
3rd team foul.
Here's Ingram. No points so far.
42.
Sarr pulls it in. Utah leading by 14. What a finish with a reverse dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And there's a two-way play from one of the best two-way players in the league. Murray gets the steal and the finish.
Oh!
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? That's tipped. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Utah on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it. A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pelicans on D. A 12-point game. Here's Juzang. Hits the trifecta. Juzang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Murray. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fires the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
3 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And so it's Utah. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. But let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Ingram. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Here's Hero. Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trail by 18. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 19.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
There's a screen. Fires top of the key. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
The ball's knocked loose. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Porter with it. Hero picks him up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Ingram's got 7 points.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Hero for 3. It's not going to go for him. Pelicans trail by 18. Right side, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Here's Hero. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Queen. Still without a bucket. Outside for Ingram. From behind the arc. And no good. Utah leading by 20. Pass to Holmgren. From deep three-point land. And again, New Orleans no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Count the basket. 7 points in the game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Shepard, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
And stolen by Jones. Here's Murray. Here's Misi. Left side Murray. Second chance shot. Utah grabs the miss. From deep, Sarr. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Misi grabs the board. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Jazz. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's New Orleans now. Now here's Murray. And he drives in. The layup off target. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. That one falls.
Probably his most reliable move. For Murray, that pull-up jumper is automatic.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Ivicic. Misi grabs the board.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Holmgren. Off the inbound. No good. Pelicans trail by 20. Murray is doubled. Right side Jones. The three is up. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Holmgren with the block.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Here's Sarr. The rebound by Murray.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williamson for three. He goes up again. Pass to Jones. Inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. And Murray launches it from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's a big-time jam. He slams it right over Williamson.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Both teams will make substitutions. Utah leading by 21. Hero for three. Counted from distance.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Williams on the wing. Hero with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Hero outside. Hero with another miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
The three is up. The putback. It doesn't go for him. And so Hero will bring it up for Utah. It's an 18-point lead. The three. Misi grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Murray. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll keep possession. For three. Hawkins can't get it to go. Hero outside. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Utah. Easily.
You know I help you inspire. Baby, let's be a movie. Come with me. Know that I'm choosy. I need you to back it up. That ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough. And I don't play about it. You know that I'm about it. I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is. Okay, like Kalani's. Got you like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but that was like a finger full. Never been played with, cause of some same. These other see, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Hawkins. And here is Ingram. And it's blocked. They get it back. Williamson in the post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Sarr. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. That's tipped.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Pass to Messi. Ingram outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. The Thunder shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Pass to Klingon. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now, Sarr, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Here's Klingon. Misses the fadeaway inside. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Hawkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like how the confidence shows up for Hawkins down there. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
They set the pick to the inside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
Here's Murray. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Puts up a 3. Here's Klingon. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. .146 left here in the first quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And stolen by Murray. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Jones. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Oklahoma City now. Dillingham with it. Now guarded by Porter. Dillingham, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Tipped away. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Queen. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up the baseline. Queen can't get it to go. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Porter. Good! What a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like...
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Now Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Craig, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Wallace looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get out the shot. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's the Pelicans' ball. A moment for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Back to Porter. No good there off the double clutch.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
that bucket in no time at all. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Dillingham with it. Out guarded by Murray. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Hendricks. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans trail. Ingram outside. For 3, Murray. Here's Queen. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Here's Dillingham. Oh!
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep three-point land. Hendricks, good. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Murray for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 10.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game, and he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Hawkins. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 5 points in the game.
Had to be quick, and Hawkins was.
But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Outside for Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ingram. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Wallace. Good on the triple. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here is Hawkins. From deep. Here's Queen. Rebound by Azubuike. And here are the Thunder now. Dillingham with it. 6 points for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Looking to end the run. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The Thunder with the lead. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
So much speed from Shea. Used it there to get by the defense.
Now here's Porter. Driving inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's good on the second.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. The quick look, no good that time. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's the teardrop. Outside, Dort. To the paint. It's stolen. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. Kept alive. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
And Porter, here we go. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Brett, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let's get all ridiculous. Let's get all.
changing it up here. Pass to Salas.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. Coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Pelicans trailed by 9. And a wide-open look for Porter.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Salas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
Murray outside. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 12 in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their bet. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Thunder leading by 7. Right wing, Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back to the left side wing. Sarr gets the bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Out to Wallace. And the Thunder, another 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now Porter. Pass to Jones. Klingon with the steal. And here we go. Sarr heading to the hoop.
Yeah, they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
And Porter, here we go. Over Dillingham. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Sarr. Out to Wallace. At the top of the key, Wells. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the clock. Wallace, right side. Beyond the arc. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Wallace. Takes the 3. The shot by Wells, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Porter with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nice shot by Wallace.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ingram outside. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Porter outside. And Sarr pulls it down.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And there it is for them. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Shot from the inbound. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. Pelicans trail by 19. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, I think Hawkins would live at the arc if he could. He's very confident in that three-point shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And he gets it back. Here's Porter. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Out to Wallace. Fires for three. Pelicans pull it in. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ingram. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
The Pelicans making a switch here. The Thunder leading by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Lets the three fly. Trains the three-pointer.
Now, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year one to year two. That's confidence.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Oklahoma City.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Clingan.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The floater. The layup missed. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the...
When I was down bad, was missing. Pray to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind when given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, He told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind and stack to the ceiling. I had to stamp my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision. You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up a check and then double up. I got no time for the camera. Like a spatula. I whip a face like tarantula. Won't cup no, I'm a bachelor. Wait. Yeah. Take it like I'm Jackie Chan. Straight off the hip, Yosemite Sam. I want them chips like the Pringle Man. My money long like a lifespan. I got it on and no helping hand. Serving and spitting. Businessman, I move like an entrepreneur, so I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour, cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. I'm plugged in the game like a cord. Be in a Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward, cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah, I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. I'm in business mode. 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 Yeah.
Ay, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah, hey, I'll pop out, you gon'